There are a lot of things people didn't like about the Umbrella Academy Season 4, but the weird story about Five and Lila is one of the biggest problems. After following the Hargreaves family through so many seasons, the ending of the final season is really disappointing. None of the Hargreaves family members get a happy ending, and the big sacrifice they make at the end doesn't seem worth it. It makes the whole show feel like it was for nothing, as if everything that happened before didn't matter. It's not surprising that the Umbrella Academy got a really low score on Rotten Tomatoes. The ending of Season 4 is a letdown and doesn't do justice to the show. The last 6 episodes make everything the characters went through over 4 seasons feel meaningless, like it never happened. Plus, before this happens, the show messes up 2 great characters with a weird love story that makes it hard for viewers and the other characters to like them before they die.
I've been here with you the past 7 years, watching your back, nursing you when you were sick, holding you when you were sad. So it is my goddamn business.
Five and Lila's romance in the Umbrella Academy Season 4 is really confusing. It makes you wonder what the writers were thinking. For one, Five looks a lot younger than he is in the show, and his actor is over 10 years younger than Ritu Arya, who plays Lila. The romance doesn't add anything to the story and feels like a waste of time. The last season has a lot of plot lines that go nowhere, and this one is a big example. The show could have used that time for something more important. It's hard to like Five and Lila after their romance in Season 4, and the Umbrella Academy won't have a chance to fix things. Since the show is ending, viewers will probably remember Five and Lila in a negative way. Diego also ends up knowing that his wife had an affair with his brother, and Five and Diego never get to make up before everything ends. It's a letdown, and it's tough to see why they included such a controversial story in the final episodes.
Oh, trust me, I'd rather be out there cracking skulls, but somebody's gotta show up for this marriage, because sure as hell ain't you.
It's really disappointing that Lila, Diego, and Five will never get to fix their relationship problems in the Umbrella Academy. Lila and Diego deserved a better storyline than having an affair, even if there was going to be a Season 5. They had one of the best romances in Seasons 2 and 3, and they balanced each other out well, even when things were tough. Even though it's believable that they might have problems in Season 4, the writers didn't need to take the story in such a drastic direction. Cheating is a really big deal for Lila, and doing it with one of Diego's siblings makes it even worse. The Umbrella Academy tries to explain it by saying Lila and Five were stuck in a different timeline for years, but it still feels messy. It would have been better if the show had spent time working through Diego and Lila's marriage problems. They could have shown how they fixed their issues and explored their new relationship, which would have been more relatable since every couple goes through tough times.
You know, if you keep this up, we're not gonna have any strawberries left when the snow comes.
Ignoring the confusing romance between Lila and Five in Season 4, the Umbrella Academy also makes Lila seem really inconsistent. When she's stuck with Five in the alternate timeline, she seems to forget about her kids, and the show doesn't show much about how being away from them for so long affects her. When she finally comes back, there's a sad reunion, but we don't see her being desperate to get home while she's stuck there. Instead, she looks pretty happy just being with Five. It's even stranger when Lila quickly grabs the chance to go home without thinking about her 7-year relationship with Five. When their affair comes out, it's hard to tell how Lila really feels about either of them. She obviously loves her kids, but it doesn't show while she's in the subway. Overall, Lila and Five's story in Season 4 of the Umbrella Academy is a mess, and it's a big part of why the final season is so disappointing. What do you make of this? Did you like this storyline? Or do you think Diego deserves better? Leave your thoughts down in the comments section, and I will see you in the next one.